Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Zach, if you didn't know already. This last year, I had the awesome opportunity to be a part of Legacy's Phenom squad. And I feel like I need to do an in the bag to end my season here to kind of show you guys what I've been working with. I'm at my local course here in Plainwell, this little church course, and they just installed the new jungle gym. So let's have some fun with this. First, I've got my putting putters. They're Protege Hunters, baseline plastic for Legacy. Hunters are their glidiest and probably straightest flying putter they got. Love it because I don't have to try super hard in order to get them in the basket. Really reliable. Tried them blindly in the first tournament, made all my C1Xs except one, and I won that tournament, so I rode with them for the rest of the year. I like the Hunter so much I decided to get a premium one. This one has Sarah Hokum stamp on it. Yeah, it's pretty old. Sparkle too, but it's pretty straight, and so if I put on Anheuser, it's great for control up shots in the woods, so I use it for that mostly. Love this a lot. In terms of approach disc though, with a little more stability, I've got this black clutch. Let's hold on hyzer, it'll hold that, have a very soft drift to it. And they made two prototypes for approach. They made the Rebel and the Sumo. Rebel's a little more stable in the clutch, use it in windy conditions as approach in general. Really like this disc. And the Sumo is essentially their zone, which is a great addition to the bag, considering they needed to fit the slot pretty desperately. Very dependable, very overstable, can throw a forehand or backhand. It's best addition to the bag so far this year. For mid-ranges in their Legacy lineup, I bagged two of them. I have this gauge, which is very controllable, relatively understable as well. Throw it on hyzer, it'll flip to flat, have a very straight finish. Throw it flat, it'll turn over and have a right finish. Or I can put it high in on an angle and it'll hold that angle the entire way. Very controllable, use it a lot in the woods. And then I've got this Ghost, which is in Pinnacle plastic, which is more premium. Allows me to throw this and just depend on the fact that it's gonna hyzer out at the very end of its flight. Use it more in winded conditions or in the open. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about my fairway driver, starting with the Phenom, which is just like the Gauge, except it's faster. So I throw this over 300 feet, while the Gauge I throw under 300 feet. Very controllable, throw it a lot on hyzer, let it flip to flat, have a very straight finish. Or if I throw it with a little less power, it will hyzer out at the end. For a little more stability, I go with my Rivals. This one lets me flip to the flat a little bit, will have a finish consistently at the end, but I can control it both forehand and backhand. And this one's in more premium plastic, allows me to throw a little harder, still has a very overstable finish at the end of it. Love throwing these, plus this has an ace die. Why wouldn't you want it? I use a Raptor from Great Lakes Disc. Phenom allows me to throw 10% non-Legacy. Use this kind of as a slot in order to throw forehand, control fairway of course. Need one in every bag. And then the other one that I bag is ridiculously overstable. This is an Enemy. This one, closer to a tilt if I'm being honest, but I love to use it as a thumber, and in really windy conditions, I know exactly what this will do every single time. Everyone needs a meme disc in their bag. Of course, as always, you have to have some distance drivers. For me, those are the Vengeance to start off with. This one's in Pinnacle, a little much more overstable than this one. This one has a very similar flight to the Raptor, very dependable forehand and backhand. I can use it in any conditions. My go-to off the tee. Of course, to end it, I have to have some 12 speeds. I have 12-year-old girl hands, and I should know. I coached middle school girls basketball for 9 seasons. And so they're a little hard for me to grip, but I've got 3 Outlaws in my bag, all with a little bit of understability to them. The red one being the flippiest, it goes to the right a lot. The white one is my farthest flying, and it tends to go straight. And then this one is the most overstable. This one goes a little left for me, but it can put it on an Anheuser line. It'll hold for a bit, but it tends to go that way. And that's it. That's my hole in the bag. Had some pretty strong finishes at the end of the season. I've been really happy with it. This was a lot of fun to make. If you're still watching, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to find out more about Legacy Discs, you can check them out online or leave a comment down below. I'm happy to get you connected. Till next time, guys.